Hi, it's Maria, and I wanted to talk today about a memory that I found on Facebook. So I was scrolling through Facebook, and this memory from November 14th, 2017 came up. And it says, I have so much to do and I can't decide where to start. So I wrote my list on little slips of paper, threw them in a bowl, and now I'm picking them out one by one, I guess is what I meant to say. I sure hope the bowl is empty before the end of the day. Well, this is a great tip on how to deal with overwhelm and just having so much to do you don't know where to start. You can literally play a little game with yourself by writing down the things that you have to do on paper and then picking them out one by one and doing them. This is actually something that I used to do with my daughter when she was young. We had what was called a job jar, and I would put different jobs on little pieces of paper and we would put them in a jar and then we would shake them up and she would take one out. And that was her job of the week. And I would say she was 5 or 6 when we were doing this, so they were small jobs like take out the garbage or make your bed or clean your room, pick up your stuffed animals, set the table for dinner, things like that. And she even had take a week off, which sometimes she picked, and she liked that. So even as an adult, we can do this, and by making it fun, we can get things done more quickly. Some other tips are to write a list, like a to-do list, but put a lot of small things on it, like take out the garbage, like unload the dishwasher, rotate the laundry, especially if you work at home. These are all things that you can do. Make a pot of coffee. I mean, silly things, fun things, but small things that can be done in just a few minutes so you get to cross a whole bunch of stuff off of your list. And then also chunk down bigger things. So for instance, instead of saying check email, if you're like me, you get hundreds of emails. And check email could be a whole week job. So I might say check the top 10 emails in this email account. And I might put that on the list and then another one on the list. And then that way I'm chunking things down into tasks that I can do in usually less than 5 to 10 minutes. Another thing that I do, which works really well, is I'll set the timer. So I might say I'm going to check email until the timer goes off, or I might work on this blog post until the timer goes off. And I set it for 15 to 20 minutes. And then I will set it for another 5 to 10 minutes and do something physical that does not involve the computer. And that might be the time where I'm doing my rotating the laundry or unloading the dishwasher or vacuuming or just going out and sitting on the porch for a little while or taking a quick walk, because the transition between the physical type of away from the computer work and the staring at the screen really refreshes me so that when I do come back to the screen, it's easier to get back to work and stay on task. And another thing that I do, and again, this is perfect for people who work at home, you can get kind of stuck where you never leave your house for days if you don't make yourself do it. So I actually make myself take at least 2 to 3 breaks where I get out of the house every day. And that may mean that I just drive up to the coffee shop and get a cup of coffee. I can make coffee at home, and I do, but I might go get one out, or an iced tea, or I might go put gas in my car if I need to do that, or go to the grocery store and buy some groceries, or meet a friend for lunch, or just a whole bunch of different things, or go for a walk, but instead of walking around my own block, I get in a car, drive to a nearby park or even a nearby neighborhood and walk there, because it's the transition that gets me out of work mode for a little while so that when I get back into work mode, I can not feel the overwhelm but get a whole lot more done. So those are my tips. The little slips of paper idea kind of got me started on that. It works great if you're doing this for business, if you're doing it for life and you just have a whole bunch of different things going on. It doesn't have to be just a business tip. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and I wish you all the success in the world.